My name is Kevin McGrane, and I am running for the D89 school board. I have two young daughters in first and third grade at Parkview Elementary, and I'm married to my wife, who has been a classroom teacher in a neighboring district for over 10 years. I grew up in Elmhurst, and I've lived in DuPage County almost my entire life. I went to the University of Iowa, where I was an English major. I've always had a profound love for books and for reading. Post-graduation, we settled into Palatine for a few years. And while I was there, I ran for Palatine Township trustee, where I served for a couple years before moving back to Glen Ellen. I've worked for a technology reseller for the last 17 years. And while there, I received my MBA at DeVry. So why am I running for office? I have two young girls, and I want the best education that they can get, just like I want the best education for all the kids within D89. As we've seen, our scores have trailed down, where the majority of our kids are not proficient at grade level, according to the Illinois report card. I think we can do better, and I think with some changes to the board, we can incorporate some new innovative ways to empower our teachers so that our children get a better education and are much more prepared when they go to high school. The other reason I'm running is currently the board has a majority that tends to agree with themselves on everything. You don't hear much debate amongst board members, and I think when you have a board that is too lopsided like that, they fail to see new things, they fail to incorporate new ideas, and they defer far too much to the superintendent, who they should be overseeing. With my previous experience on the Palatine Township Board, where we kept tax rates flat, we did not raise taxes, but we found innovative ways to enhance services. I think I can be a leading voice on this board where we work well together, but also incorporate new ideas and factor in new ways of doing things. There has been profound learning loss over the last couple of years, some of which has been attributable to COVID, and I think we can find new ways to address that. I've already talked to a number of teachers who believe that we could quickly turn things around if we had an open and willing board, and I think that I can be the catalyst on this board to help initiate some of that. So what are some current board issues that I'm very interested in? I think the leading issue is the respect and the communication that we have with teachers. Currently, after talking to a number of teachers, there's really no relationship between the admin and the board and the teachers. And that's unfortunate, because you can't have a district that operates efficiently without that open line of communication. So after speaking with my wife, who's a teacher, as well as a number of teachers within the district, it's become my mission to help support teachers with the support, the materials, and the voices that they need in order to promote student achievement. I think all of us know what it's like to go to work when you have a boss that doesn't listen, or a company that you feel is going in the wrong direction. It's no different in the schools. Our teachers are phenomenal. I hear it every day, the passion in my wife's voice when she comes home, the passion within the D89 teaching community of the teachers that I have spoken to, as well as the aides. Our aides are phenomenal as well. So I think we need to invest back in those who touch our children the most, have the most profound impact on our children. And I think if we do that, we can turn things around so quickly within D89 that I would expect our right now under proficiency, or under 50% proficiency, to rise very quickly. I don't think we have foundational problems in this district that can't be attended to if we make some new choices, we elect some new board members, and we revitalize what this board should be. I think the sky's the limit as far as we can go, and I think our kids will become much more successful, and I think they will be much more prepared when they go away to high school. So why vote for me? I think the number one reason to vote for me is I would have a profound impact immediately. I could hit the ground running. I've served on previous boards, and I have attended so many D89 board meetings that I know what's going well, where things maybe need some tinkering, and the profound issues that need immediate repair. I also think the slate of candidates that I'm running with, Scott and Juan, we provide so much needed balance to this board. Everyone operates better when they have to bounce their ideas off one another. And right now we just do not have that. So by electing the three of us, you are putting us on the board where 4-3, 3-4, the board members are required to listen to one another, to respect one another, and I think that provides better board governance. The other thing is, I will immediately, upon joining this board, start to work to repair the teacher relationship. It is damaged, it is broken, and even a new superintendent doesn't necessarily mean that will get fixed, because the current board members have allowed it to persist for this long. I'm glad that the current board, those who've commented, as well as those who we are running against that are looking to be reelected, have acknowledged many of the issues that we have brought up. And I believe in good faith, they believe that. And it's unfortunate that it took us to bring up those issues, but that's what I'm talking about. You get balance when you have differing opinions. If you elect the other slate, you're going to have a 6-1, 7-0 situation in most cases. And how does that benefit anybody? Nothing changes. So I think electing our slate provides the best pathway forward. I also intend to immediately put steps in place so that we have a better working relationship with parents. Parents are largely ignored. You speak at a board meeting, you don't get a response. We're going to change that. We're going to have an avenue for parents to reach out to us where we have to provide answers, feedback, whatever it takes. We may not agree on everything, we certainly won't. But I think if you understand where the board members are coming from and why they're making the decisions that they're making, even if you disagree, it makes you feel like you were heard, that they understood why you were speaking. It could be for something good, it could be for something bad, we don't know. But either way, everything works better when all lines of communication are open and everyone is invested in the same goal and the same solution. I think we can immediately repair and fix scores that do not look good currently in D89. And I believe that with some of the changes that we've proposed, we can better prepare kids to go to high school where they will be much more successful, and D89 will again be the place that everyone wishes they could send their kids in all of Glen Ellyn. I hope that you'll vote for us. I appreciate everyone who has helped us to this point, and I look forward to working with the current board and whoever gets elected. Thank you.